Good morning, students. In the last lecture, we talk about what are the major problems during the noise pollution, right? So, because of that, it causes lots of deficiencies in our environment, such as hearing impairment, right? Decreases efficiency of a man, lack of concentration, absorb abortion is caused, right? Pupil dilation, mental illness, mainly, it causes heart attacks, digestive problems, temporary and permanent deafness, aggressive behavior, effect on the vegetation, poor quality of crops, effect of animal property, sleep interferences, speech interferences. So these all are the main effect due to caused due to noise pollution. So these effects are not very it works as per time, slow by slow, right? So there is also lack of fatigue, abortion, right? Mental illness. So last time we see that the effect of vegetation or poor quality of crops, right? Then effect on animals, which is noise pollution damage the nervous system of the animals. So animal loses the control of its mind, so they become dangerous. So, noise can have a detrimental effect on animals by causing stress, increasing risk of mortality by changing the delicate balance in predator or prey detection and avoidance, and by interfering with the use of sounds in communication, especially in relation to the reproduction and in navigation. So, this noise also make species communicate louder, which is called by Lombard vocal response. So, scientists and researchers have conducted experiments that shows whales' song length is longer when submarine detectors are on. Right. So, because of that, what are the effects on the beach whales? Right. So, one of the best known damage caused by the noise pollution is the death of certain species of beach whales. So, the brought on by a loud sound of military solar. Right. So, because of that, there are lots of deaths of certain species of these beach whales. Next is effects on property. So loud noise is very dangerous to the building, bridges, and monuments. So it creates waves which stuck the walls and put the building in the danger condition. Right. So we see that noise is in our daily or routine life. We can see the how the noise pollution damage our this many effects on the properties, humans, or that things, buildings, right? But actually, it affects very slowly and dangerously in our life, right? So there are also sleep interferences. So very high level of noise can wake people from their sleep with a jerk and keep them awake or disturb their sleep pattern. So this could make them irritable and tired the next day. So arousal associated with the nighttime noise exposure increased the blood and saliva concentration of these hormones such as cortisol, adrenaline, and noradrenaline even during the sleep. Right. So it is known, for example, that continuous noise in excess of 30 decibel disturbs the sleep. Next is a speech interference, right? So noise more than 50 decibel can be very difficult to hear and interpret and cause problems such as partial deafness. Some effects may lead to increased accidents, a disruption of communication in the classroom, and impaired academic performance. So these all are the deficiency of deficiency due to this noise pollution, and because of that there are such problems which is the partial deafness or also lead to the accidents, disruption of communication in the classrooms, and in general impair this academic performance of the students, right? Next is noise mitigation. So noise mitigation is a set of strategies to reduce the noise pollution. right? So the construction of soundproof rooms for noisy machines in the industries can stop the effect of this noise pollution, right? So we have to construct that type of soundproof rooms so that noisy machines cannot spread their waves, right, into the other parts of the building, right? So use of horns with jarring sounds to be banned. So no motor vehicle should be fitted with a multi-tone horn giving a succession of different notes, or with any other sound producing device giving an unduly harsh, shrill, loud on or allowing noise on other similar vehicles of such sound signals. So every motor vehicle shall be fitted with a device. It's called silencer, right? Noise producing industries, aerodromes, and railway stations to be shifted away from the inhabited areas. Proper law should be enforced to check misuse of loudspeakers and public announcement systems. So loudspeakers are banned from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Growing green plants or trees along the roadside to reduce the noise pollution as they observe the sound. So these all are the noise mitigation, which is the set of the strategies to reduce the noise pollution, right? So in that, to reduce noise pollution, there is a construction of soundproof rooms, right? Using horn with the jarring sounds to be banned, right? Every motor vehicle fitted with a device called silencer, right? So this railway station, industry, producing industries, mining, this all are the shifted away from the such areas, right? There are also misuse of loudspeakers. So loudspeakers are banned from the 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Right, and green plants are uh, planted along the roadside because of that it reduces noise pollution because they absorbs sound, right? That's why we plant the trees along the roadside. Okay, so to avoid noise induced hearing loss, pay attention to the noises around you and turn down the volume whenever it's possible, right? Because it helps very lot in our daily life. So avoid or limit time spent in a noisy sports events. Wear adequate hearing protection such as a foam, earplugs, or earmuffs when you must be in the noisy environment or when using a loud equipment. Right? We must constantly check up on the appliances we use at the home. Most of them have a rubber insulations that act of for soundproofing, but over the time, this insulation may wear out, and that is when the noise pollution will begin. So keep track of which our appliances need maintenance and replace insulations if needed. Noise is also made by the escape of exhaust gases from the engine, so therefore, every motor vehicle should be constructed and maintained as not to cause the undue noise when in motion. Before buying our home, see how far it is from the local airport. So there are other solutions for the noise pollution, which is the planting bushes and trees in or around the sound which is generating source is an effective solution for the noise pollution. Regular servicing and turning of automobiles can effectively reduce the noise pollution. Building can be designed with a suitable noise absorbing material for the walls, windows, and ceiling. Workers should be provided with equipment such as earplugs, earmuffs for hearing protection. Similar to the automobiles, lubrication of the machinery and servicing should be done to minimize the noise generation. Soundproof doors and windows can be installed to block unwanted noise from the outside. Regulations should be imposed to restrict the usage of play loudspeaker. So these all are the solutions of alternate solutions for the noise pollution. You can write down as many as you are, because surrounding our environment there are so many effects of noise pollution in our daily life, and that's why we know the what are the solution of this uh, what are the solution and how to prevent this noise pollution, right? So okay, so air and noise pollution chapter finished here. If you have any doubt about this air and noise pollution topic, so you can ask me anytime, right?